So, turns out it's Christmas again, somehow, and it's the time of the year where YouTube really starts pushing its wholesome, cozy content. Amongst its many seasonal suggestions, I stumbled upon this video, Rachel Maxey reviewing unusual, very old-school Christmas cards. It's actually a very popular topic, with several creepy images that I already was familiar with, like the icon of seasonal child abuse, your goat-human hybrid Krampus. But there were several others I had absolutely no idea existed, like violent frogs, violent birds, and violent ants. I think holiday violence is hilarious, so I decided to dig deeper, and I found out that the Christmas grotesqueries are so many that they actually kind of need to be classified into genres. For example, classic child abuse/torture. Nothing new here, Christmas is always hard on the weakest. Monstrous insects that also abuse children. Dead or dying birds. It is sad and confusing. Sentient candles. Some of them horny. And my absolute favorite, Santa Claus, at the end of his fucking rope. In any case, the whole idea of sending Christmas cards always seemed to me like forced idiotic social bureaucracy. What kind of bland, soulless, normie bullshit is this? Come on, if you care for someone, you exchange really offensive, socially unacceptable memes, not this corporate nonsense. But, after being enlightened about the insanity of Victorian Christmas cards, I have changed my mind, and will actually start my own series of disturbing Christmas mementos. Planning time. I thought this year I would start with 3 of them because I thought they were the most hilarious. The skeleton horse, obviously. She challenges you to a battle of rhymes and might enter your home and ransack your kitchen. So, very in line with the violent tone of Victorian holidays. The greeting goat, because goats are naturally disturbing and there's a frightened child there, so very traditional. And finally the shrimp, because it makes absolutely no sense. Drawing time. For the goat and shrimp, I basically trace the original art. I mean, there's no point in improving on perfection. For the other one, I based my drawing on several reference photos. In the end, it looked quite happy, so I added some sparkles around her head to make it look even more festive. A wholesome message. I also decided to add some festive phrases to complete each card. For the greeting goat, I'm keeping its original phrase because, once again, it's already perfect. The skelly horse will be threatening you, as is tradition. And the shrimp will simply remind you of your dark deeds. This should be universally upsetting. Once the hand-drawn part is ready, I made some Christmassy borders using Adobe Illustrator, which I fucking hate, but I've been trying to practice a little bit. Then I load all my vector and images into Lightburn, which is a program I use to manage my laser cutter, and then everything goes to get engraved and cut. And yes, I finally got one! A laser cutter! After so many years, I finally managed to get my hands on one. Its arcane magical technology finally made it to South America, so this was my Christmas self-gift. Once everything is engraved and cut, I added a bit of shading with my favorite paint of all time, Horrid Coffee. Even if I like laser cut decorations, they certainly look a little bit sad as is, so that's why I added some extra color by hand. I also love painting, so everybody wins. After everything is shaded, it's time to put the pieces together. The frames go on top of the drawings with a little bit of glue, and just to be fancy, I added a little bit of some sort of felt on the back. Don't really know what's the point of it exactly. Maybe use it as a fancy coaster? It has like 4 coats of varnish, so it should be okay. And they are ready. And I think that's it for this year. If you also want to actually show your truly human emotions towards your loved ones this holiday, stop using corporate nonsense and send your own confusing, vaguely threatening Christmas cards. All drawings and frames and everything can be downloaded from the link in the description so you can print out your own. Bye!